guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley Williams, and today's video I'm going to be going over my pregnancy symptoms for the weeks 7 and 8. So it would be like 6 weeks pregnant. So when you turn 6 weeks pregnant, that next week is your 7th week of pregnancy. So we'll be going through my 7th and 8th week of pregnancy symptoms. Sorry I'm out of breath, but as most of you probably know, that's a pregnancy thing, and that started early on for me. So let's get into these symptoms. Okay, so during this week I had food aversion still, so it was difficult to eat, and then I'm hungry like every 2 hours, so trying to eat every 2 hours was hard. And then I would just eat a little bit and I would be so full. Like, I remember feeling that way at the end of my last pregnancy, when the baby's big and you just don't have much room in your stomach, and I would get full really fast. But for some reason, at the beginning of this pregnancy, it was really challenging for me to eat because I just felt like I couldn't eat a whole lot. Let's see. I'm wearing the same thing as my last video because this is the same day I'm recording on. I am trying to power through a few videos so I can catch up to where I'm at in my pregnancy. And I'm actually 13 weeks right now. Okay, so what else? Sorry, and I'm using my phone. My camera is dead. Okay, so more fatigue. I was more tired. This week it was really setting in, the nausea as well. The nausea, I've never thrown up with my pregnancies, thank God. But the nausea, it's almost like I wish I could throw up and feel better. But I couldn't throw up. But the nausea was so bad and unbearable, and it makes me have such a major lack of motivation that I just want to sit on the couch or in my bed and not do anything. It's just a horrible, gross, awful feeling. And for me, it's not morning sickness. Like, in the afternoon and evening is really when it's at its worst. So trying to make dinner and stuff was just not happening very much at this point. It was pretty miserable. So, what else? Hold on, let me take a look at my notes. Okay, so, more around ligament pain, when I got up too fast, or if I moved to the side too quick, I would feel a little pull. And then, what else? I got sick this week, and because the baby got sick. So we were both sick, and that was not fun, but it definitely been sicker. Still got things done. So, so as I'm getting sick, or in this, cold that we have, the most major winter storm and freeze comes through Texas. I live in Houston, Texas, in the northern part of Houston. Downtown is probably 45 minutes south of me. But anyway, that was crazy. My mom's sister and her 2 kids came out to visit that week. And so we celebrated. I was sick, starting to get better. We celebrated Ari's first birthday on Saturday, February 13th. So we just had a party with just us here at the house, which was fine, And then Sunday was Valentine's Day. It was freezing that day. A storm hadn't really come through yet. It was just very cold. And me and Travis went out to a lunch date for V-Day. We came home that night and just kind of prepared, we charged up everyone's devices and We had already gotten plenty of food and just different things like that, getting all our supplies prepared, flashlights, candles, you name it, we had it ready. So it's kind of similar to how we prepare for the hurricanes here, you know, having all those supplies in case we lose power or water, or whatever. So that freeze came through. Oh my goodness, I'm still sick. I'm pregnant in like the thick of all my symptoms, really, you know, getting in there and feeling horrible with family in town, packed house, right? And so the storm came through. We lost power for almost 40 hours, I want to say. We lost water also at some point. So we had to we had our tub filled with water to fill the toilet and flush it. And because that's a lot of people using the bathroom. But then at one point we had to just boil the snow. Because we could still use our stovetop. Thank goodness, and that's how we made our food. Everything was cooked on the stove. So it wasn't too bad. So I had to boil boil the snow to get water to flush the toilets. But thankfully we did okay. It was freezing in our house. We were all bundled up with all the blankets that we had. And then a lot of us were downstairs by the fireplace. My husband kept the fire going to just keep us warm. So that was a very interesting experience being pregnant, going through all of that. Definitely unforgettable, but it was really cool because we did get to play in the snow and the kids had a lot of fun. You know, their cousins were here and it was a good time and a hard time. Crazy. Okay, so now let me get into week 8 symptoms. Can you say hi? Say hi, kitty. Don't mind the laundry back there. I wanted to show you this guy. He woke up. So this is Aries. Hi. He is just about 14 months old now. So he woke up. I'm going to let him play while I finish telling you guys about week 8. Hold on. Okay, he doesn't want to play. He wants to be with Mama. So he'll join us. Okay, so I was 7 weeks pregnant, so in my 8th week of pregnancy, my nausea and fatigue continued to get worse and hit harder. So tired, so not motivated to do anything, which is hard when you have a 1-year-old who wants to run around. Let me think, what else? Oh, okay, so the week before, my nips were really sensitive and sore, which was difficult with breastfeeding him. But then this week, the 8th week, it went away, and it continued to do this on and off business in the following weeks as well. What else? Let me think. More of the pulling and twinging and cramping, and then more of the round ligament pains were happening. Okay, I also had a lot of chin pimples happening during this week, which was awful. Constipation was an issue, which was difficult when trying to poop, because the pushing was hurting where, like, the round ligament pain I was having, that was hurting while I was pushing, so it was uncomfortable. Hold on. So I continued to have headaches, like, in the morning and afternoon every day during this week. Was really frustrating, and just made me want to laze about even more, which is challenging when you're a mom of so many and running a business. Okay, let me tell you this. The pregnancy brain started immediately. I've lost my brain. I can't remember anything. I can't talk half the time. So that was like an instant symptom. Okay, sorry. We're still a little bit grouchy, waking up. I'm just gonna sit here on the floor with him while he plays. So, okay. So I also have an autoimmune disease. They don't have specific markers showing up yet, but I do have some lupus-like symptoms, so I take Plaquenil, which is a lupus medicine, to help with my symptoms. So I do have those still while pregnant, and sometimes a little bit worse. Come here. Earlier in my pregnancy, the my joint pain gets a little bit worse, and it got better, definitely. And then during week 8 of my pregnancy, I had like these red bump spots under my eyes and like in the outside corner of my eye. And I get those every now and then while not pregnant too, but they're like sore to the touch. They're not like a sore, it's just like a red bump, almost like a hive, kind of. Hives. But yeah, so that's not very fun to deal with while dealing with everything else. What's the matter, buddy? Hi. Oh, buddy. Oh, you're so weird. You're so handsome. Okay. He wanted to nurse, so we'll do that while I wrap up this video. So that's about it for weeks 7 and 8 for me. Let me know if you guys have any questions down below. If you're pregnant or trying to conceive, let me know down below so I can say hello. I'd love to chat with you guys. Out of breath. I was out of breath during those weeks 7 and 8 as well too. That symptom was pretty much immediate for me. So I'll do another video with weeks 9 and 10, 11 and 12, 13 and 14, and then we'll see from there. I know when I was going through each week, it was kind of nice to find videos that were broken up a little bit more than like 4-week or 1 month video updates. So I'm trying that this time. We'll see how it goes. And then I'm also going to be working on a video explaining everything with our high-risk pregnancy and what all that entails. So keep an eye out for that as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe and leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.